pronounced Chazak. In fact, if you're Jewish, they make this little sound like this, Chazak or whatever. They make this little sound in their throat when they say it. I'm not Jewish, so I'm not going to attempt to do that. But Chazak. Kazak is the word. And it is simply the word found here in Joshua 1. God is coming to Joshua. We know the story. I've spoke on this before, but we're going to speak on it in light of this particular word, be strong. But Joshua is coming to Moses. Here we are, once again, the children of Israel at the Jordan River, ready to cross over. They've already been promised the promised land. God had promised it to them 40 years earlier and even before that. And they're here now. They are at the Jordan River. And Moses dies. Moses passed away, and then there's Joshua. Hiyat masaliwan kan Moses by default, I guess. Amo wala itong ginaandam itong Ginoo para itong position in that particular situation. And here Joshua is. He's at the Jordan River. He's with the children of Israel. And God comes to him and he says, Joshua, Moses is now dead. Arise. Well, let's read in verse 1. It says, Now after the death of Moses, the servant of the Lord, it came to pass, the Lord spake unto Joshua the son of Nun, Moses' minister, saying, and that's all he calls Moses minister. I think that's interesting. He said, it's just Moses minister. You know, it's Joshua. You know, that guy that's the assistant to Moses. Wala niya baga title, ito position. No special position, no special title, no special accolades. You know, it's just God appeared to that guy that was the assistant to Moses, Joshua. Verse 2, Moses, my servant, is dead. Very obvious statement. Moses, my servant, is dead. Now therefore arise, go over this Jordan, thou and all this people, unto the land which I give to thee, even to the children of Israel. He continues, verse 3, Every place that the sole of your foot shall tread upon, that have I given unto you, as I said unto Moses. From the wilderness of and this Lebanon, even unto the great river, the river Euphrates, all the land of the Hittites, and unto the great sea, toward the going down of the sun, shall be your coast, or the borders of the land area that I'll give you. Verse 5, There shall not any man be able to stand before thee all the days of thy life. As I was with Moses, so will I be with thee. I will not fail thee, nor forsake thee. Okay, all of that sounds good. And that's what God says to Joshua here up through verse 5. All good things, they are the promises of God. But then he says in verse 6, he said, Be strong and of good courage. For unto this people shalt thou divide for an inheritance the land which I swear unto their fathers to give them. Only be thou strong and very courageous, that thou mayest observe to do according to all the law which Moses my servant commanded thee. Turn not from it to the right hand or to the left, that thou mayest prosper whithersoever thou goest. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success. And so then verse 9, he says again, as if, I don't know, bangin na nakakita man itong Ginoo, kananonono ni Joshua. And he's already said to him twice, Be strong and of a good courage. Kadua, he says, Be strong and of a good courage. Bangin nakakita ang Ginoo, okay, he knows everything. He can read your mind. He can read my mind this morning. Maybe he read Joshua's mind and said, baga naduda lagi apa ni natawa akon.